NBA curses. Damn. NBA curses. A weird phenomenon where a team or a player gets hold due to a weird, uncontrollable force, or they're just ass. How your boys been? It's your boy Pink. You feel me? Back at it as sick as a motherfucker right now. And aside talking about booty, I actually have other interests, alright? Men. Pause. Nah, I love basketball. I really do. If you haven't been watching the playoffs, let me catch up real quick. LeBron's out the playoffs. Giannis tried fighting Halliburton's dad. Draymond averaged about 1 technical foul per game. Holy shit. Curry's injured. Dame's injured. Pacers beat the _1 team in the East, Cavs. And Knicks beat Boston, which is the defending champs, alright? I want to focus on that last part. It's gonna make sense later, alright? See, I actually had Knicks winning, alright? In 5 games.
Your Eastern Conference champions going to the NBA Finals. The Indiana Pacers.
Maybe I'm the bad luck. Maybe I am the bad luck, alright? But anyways, a huge part of the Celtics losing is because Jason Tatum got injured, alright? Jason Tatum had an Achilles injury. Why is this a huge deal, Pink? Well, it's because of this. What are you looking at? Right? He's the front cover of 2K. Rolled up. For those living under the rock or just employed, the 2K curse is a curse that has plagued every player that has graced upon the 2K cover. Well, technically, it's like an athlete cover curse, but 2K curse sounded better for this title, alright? Ever since 2K14, there's this thing, alright? That everyone that's been on the cover either leaves the team or just gets traded. Then 2K19 came in, then Giannis broke that curse. I mean, shit, he about to leave now. That bitch just got delayed type shit. And by breaking that curse, every NBA player after 2K19 got injured throughout that next season that they were in. This some voodoo shit, boy. You don't believe me? Let's start from 2K14 all the way through 2K19, which I would like to call the trade curse arc. That's some anime shit right here, boy. LeBron was the cover for the 2K14. Where did he go? From Heat, he went to the Cavs. 2K15, KD. Man, we all thought that he was gonna stay there, but where did he go? KD went to the motherfucking Golden State Warriors, being the weakest fucking move of all time. Still mad about that shit, man. This is bullshit. 2K17, Paul George. Where did Paul George go? From Pacers, this motherfucker moved to Thunder. NBA 2K18, Cavs. It was Kyrie with the layup thingy, right? Kyrie moved to the Celtics. Damn, this is crazy. And then 2K19 came, right? Giannis said, you know what? Fuck that curse shit. I'ma stay here. I'ma stay in this motherfucking shit. Now let's look at 2K19, right? Remember, 2K19 was when Giannis broke that whole shit. 2K19 to the most recent one, which is 2K25 at this point, or what I like to call the injury curse arc. That must be a hit. 2K20, Anthony Davis. Do I even have to explain why this is an injury arc? If he sneezes, he might blow his back up. Pause. 2K21, Damian Lillard, alright? What did he suffer? He was forced to quit the season after abs injury, alright? NBA 2K22, Luka Doncic. Man, this motherfucker was out of shape, man. I'm not gonna lie, he was just out of shape. 2K22. 2K23, Devin Booker. Well, he didn't really get injured. He just got Kardashian curse, buddy. 2K24 was Kobe's cover, and you know what? R.I.P. the GOAT. R.I.P. my GOAT. And finally, 2K25, man. 2K25 was Jason Tatum. Suffers a torn Achilles heel injury during the semifinals against the Knicks. Are these conclusive data that indicates that if you're in the cover of an NBA 2K sports, whatever the fuck, are you gonna suffer like an injury that next following season or postseason? Maybe not. Maybe this is a stretch, alright? But this next curse does. The Russell Westbrook curse, or as I like to call it, the Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, James Harden, and Kevin Durant curse. What is this curse? I never heard of it. Well, it's because I made it up. I'm not gonna lie. But this is a curse that I think if you're on their team, you're never gonna win a ring. As long as they're in your team, you're not gonna win that shit, bro. But what about KD? He has a ring. No, he doesn't. Let's be for real here, bro. That Warriors team that he joined, they were gonna win that ring regardless. With or without KD. Maybe they're gonna win one less ring, but they were gonna win that shit regardless. And if we be for real, bro, that's the weakest ring in all NBA history, and we shouldn't count it. We should just like fucking delete that shit off the history, bro. The Scott Foster curse. The Scott Foster and Chris Paul curse is basically like the NBA telling him, damn, we don't want you to win, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anytime that you see Scott Foster on the court with Chris Paul, you just go bet on the other team, bro. This is not a financial advice, right? But if possible, just sell your whole house for a minute and then just put everything on the other team against Chris Paul. 3 out of 17. That's his record when Scott Foster is in the court with him. His overall playoff record is 76-75. And without Scott Foster bullshit, he is 73-56. He could have won a ring, is what I'm saying. He could have won a ring without Scott Foster being the referee in any of those games. All right, the Doc Rivers curse, all right? Doc Rivers curse, whichever team this man is in, you're guaranteed not to win a ring. I'm not gonna lie to you, you're guaranteed not to win a ring. Doc Rivers has lost 32 closeout games. That's 32 times he choked, alright? He's the chokiest, pause. That's the chokiest coach of all time. And he is 2 more games away from being the losingest That's not a real word, but he's 2 more games away from being the losingest coach of all time. Does this mean he's cursed? No, it's probably just because he's an ass coach. And you know what I realized? Chris Paul is low-key the most cursed NBA player of all time. This man has the Doc Rivers coach half of his career, the Chris Paul curse, and he has the Scott Foster curse, bro. When he was on the finals, this brother got injured. Oh my god. The Parlay Curse, which I think is the most relevant curse right now for us young adults, you feel me? Parlay Curse is when you put a bet on somebody, right? A player who averages like 50 points per game, right? Really fucking stupid. And then they wake up that morning, they're like, hey, you know what? I don't feel like hooping today. I feel like I'm gonna just drop 8 points. What the fuck are you doing? Sorry, let me get back on track. Some real shit, alright? The Boston logo curse, alright? I'll leave you guys with something a little bit more creepy. See, the Boston logo curse is when somebody makes fun of the little leprechaun logo in the Celtics arena, right? What is this Kyrie, alright? I think it was this Kyrie. I know there's like one more NBA player, but I can't remember his name. But on May 30, 2021, the Brooklyn Nets just beat Celtics. You know what does Kyrie do? He steps on the Celtics logo. His name was Lucky the Leprechaun. Who the fuck named him that? After he steps that, this man has not won against the Celtics for 13 consecutive battles. Bro, he lost to them 13 times straight ever since he did that bullshit until June 15, all right, 2024. He finally beats the Celtics. What team did he beat him with? The Mavericks, right? This is the weird fucking part, all right? Look at this picture right here. What's on this motherfucking banner shit right here, right next to his ass? The Mavericks, bro. That shit kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit kind of weird. That shit caught me off guard when I seen it. I said, wait, hold on. I said, hold on, man. Reddit on some shit right now. Reddit on some shit right now. Anyways, I know there's a lot more fucking curses in the NBA shit, right? In the NBA lore bullshit. So if you know something that I don't, comment down below. Maybe I'll make a part 2 of this video, and then I'll add that shit in, bro. I promise you. I'll add that shit in. But anyways, if you like this video, click like and subscribe. This your boy Pink. You feel me? Who y'all got winning the finals, man? Comment down below too. Who y'all got winning the finals? I want Knicks versus the new Jordan. I like to say the new Jordan Timberwolves. That'd be a crazy ass storyline right there if they fought. But yeah, it's not looking too good for the Knicks, man. But Knicks is 6, stupid. Click like, subscribe. It's your boy Pink. I'm out.